Hello and welcome to the 12th episode of Stay Nerdy, my friends. Some of you have noticed that I did not make a video on Friday, and that's a problem, because I promised that I would make a video every Tuesday and every Friday. So, here's what I'm telling you. I will do something to make it up to you guys, and I will leave it up to you guys what that is, whether it's making a third episode one week, wearing a funny hat, I don't know, making an episode that's twice as long. I don't know. I'm leaving it up to you guys, and I will do whatever you guys want me to do to a certain point. It's up to my discretion because my family watches this show, so I'm not going to do anything weird. But anyway, we're going to talk about three things tonight. We are going to talk about how to look backwards in time, the difference between Heisenberg's observer effect and his uncertainty principle, and I'm going to give you guys a personal message. From me to you. But only you. No, I'm just kidding. All of you. But especially you. Anyway, that's a little weird. To science. Okay. Here's how you look back in time. It's actually really easy. Walk outside. I know, it's a scary proposition, but I believe in you. Walk outside and look at the stars. Boom. You're looking backwards in time. Here's why. Light travels at a speed. It's hard for some people to get this because, I mean, all of our experience with light has been, you flip on the light switch. Boom, your whole room is illuminated with light. Now, but light does travel at a speed, specifically 1,079,000,000 kilometers per hour. That was 1,079,000,000. Not, that or that. That's what it is. So, those stars that you're looking at in the sky are tremendous distances away. Like, it's really hard to even fathom how far away those are. In fact, they're so far away that we can't even use regular astronomical units, which is, an astronomical unit is the difference from the Earth to the Sun, because if we were to use those distances, the number would be so high that it would be so hard to work with. So instead we use light years, which is how far light travels in a year. You're seeing where I'm going with this now. So that light that you're looking at from those stars, my window's that way. That's why I'm pointing this way. The light that you're looking at from those stars, you're not looking at that star as it is today. You are looking at that star as it was thousands, if not millions of years in the past. Exciting, right? In fact, some of those stars are gone, and the only thing left of them is that image flowing through space. It's kind of poetic. Nice. Anyway, so when you look at that star, you're not looking at it, you're looking at a picture of it, and that is awesome, is what it is. I want to say awesome a lot in this episode, because you guys are awesome. Okay, now, that's done. Now let's talk about Heisenberg's uncertainty principle versus his observer effect. Here's what happens. People, and especially television shows, they mix these up quite a lot. Whenever they're talking about Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, a lot of times they say that that's where, just by looking at something, you change it. And that sounds really good, and actually they have the right person. It was still Heisenberg, but that is not the uncertainty principle. That's the observer effect. The observer effect is, especially with subatomic particles, because that's what Heisenberg studied, when you look at them, just by looking at them, you provide them with new energy, which means that they behave differently because they have a new amount of energy. Once you stop looking at them, they stop behaving that way because you took away that source of energy. Get it? Now, Heisenberg's uncertainty principle is much more simple, and that is, specifically with electrons, you can either know how fast they're going or where they are. You cannot know both. The more you know about one, the less you can know about the other. Mind blown, right? Okay, now there's a lot of reasons for why this happens, but mainly it's a combination of a lot of things. I can't go into all of the different reasons why. I'll make another episode about it, maybe. But there's so much in it that makes this happen. Mainly, quantum mechanics is the... If I had to narrow it down to one reason why Heisenberg's uncertainty principle holds, it's because of quantum mechanics, and specifically superposition. Which, if you watch my episode about Schrodinger's cat, I explain what superposition is. Basically, that's where something, whatever you're looking at, is not just in that position, it's in every conceivable location it is. But we're getting kind of complicated, and we're getting away from the issue. Now you know the difference between Heisenberg's uncertainty principle and his observer effect. And a lot of times, people will say, oh, yes, well, according to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, just by looking at something, you change it. And you can say, no! That is his observer effect, not the uncertainty principle. And then they'll be like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry. Anyway, so that's how you can be awesome in a conversation, like I am. The last thing I'm going to talk about is a personal message from me to you, and a mission for you guys. First of all, at the time that I'm making this episode, we have 664 video views and 26 subscribers. It is now February 12th, 2013. Your mission is to get me at least 50 subscribers by the end of March. That's a month and a half from now, and over 1,000 video views. That would make my whole year, and I'll do another fun video where you guys suggest ideas. So yeah, that's what I want you guys to do. That is a pretty big order, but I believe in you guys. But looking away from that for a second, I'll remind you guys of those figures at the end of the video, but I just want to tell you guys, you're awesome. I mean, I made a Facebook page, and I sent some invitations to just the people in my recent activity, and 31 people have already liked the page. I mean, that is so fantastic. I mean, just thinking about... Just the thought that I have a show that people watch and that people like blows me away. Because, I mean, that is so wild, man. It's exciting. You guys are just awesome. So, in addition to you being awesome, we're at 26 subscribers, get me at least 24 more. I would like to be at 100 subscribers by the end of March. That's the real figure. But if we get over 50 subscribers, I'll be happy. We're at 664 video views. Give me 1,000. Whatever you have to do. I don't care how you do it. Make it happen. I believe in you guys. And last, just to sum up, like this video if you thought it was entertaining. Share it with all of your friends and even people that you don't know. I mean, share it with your whole family. Share it with your whole neighborhood. Just share it with everyone. Have them subscribe to the page. That'll be really easy. If all of my subscribers have one of their friends subscribe to the page, we'll be over the preliminary goal. We'll be over Objective A immediately. That is amazing. The last thing I'm going to say is stay nerdy, you awesome, awesome, awesome nerds.